I'll drive.
Set. Let's go. Only dead chopper. Stay low.
Watch for civilians. We don't want to kill somebody by mistake. Hey.
Camaradas! Madre Coca has sent us a message. My friends, its meaning is clear. Know your place, she says. Bend your backs and bring in the harvest for Santa Blanca, or die. Begins again. Listen closely. This attack against us says something else. If Madre Coca no sends her sicarios to silence me, it's because she fears what I have to say. Queda claro. Madre Coco is afraid of what will happen if the people of Tabacal all rise up together and defy her. Why? Because without us, there is no harvest. Without us, she's got nothing. The way ahead is dangerous. That much is clear. But it is the way to a better future for all of us. Nuestra gente, our sons and daughters deserve better than a life of fear and servitude. I, for one, will shed my blood for their sake. Will you? Think of what I'm saying, compañeros. Find your courage, valor, do the right thing. La decisión es suya!
These mausoleums look cute in comparison to the others.
SB builds them for their pachonis.
I've got a healthy enough ego to say I want something like this when I die.
What are you, a SEAL? Because I don't know any quiet professionals who'd need something like this. Their lieutenant's running away.
We're clear.
Silencio. Marche.
Talk, motherfucker. Chill the fuck out, Wade. I'm talking, all right?
All right, let's roll.
That mine's been out of business a long while.
Probably one of those old silver mines the Spanish started. Slaves mined those for centuries.
I heard these silver mines have folk altars in there. Miners had to leave coca and tobacco for El Tio when they were working.
I can see why it wasn't hard for Santa Muerte to find a home here. Okay, we're cool.
¿Qué fue eso, cabrón?
Nothing solid, but I found Perico's former bodyguard, Turo Ruiz. He now works for the cartel at Pilca, some kind of mine. Seems like there's some kind of bad blood between the two, so he might give up the DJ.
Bienvenidos, brothers. A mí me huele. Estos siguen por aquí. Chale. Cierren el pico.
They're gonna see you. Hold up.
¿Qué pasa, banda? Aquí DJ Perico with great news. Today we have a very special guest in the
Got eyes on
studio.
the sniper.
You're not gonna believe this. El Sueño himself.
¿Qué tal, Perico? Glad to be here today.
Buen día, El Sueño. Welcome to my show. It's truly an honor. So, I heard you're building something down here in Pucara.
Indeed, I am.
Yeah, I have a friend in Todos Santos, works at a train station there. He's ugly as fuck, so he never gets any girl, but the other day he met this chick who showed him some blueprints.
Think
Said
we're all
it's
clear now.
huge, like a temple or something.
A mausoleum.
A what? I'm not exactly up to date on my French here, so can you explain
Maybe we
what
should
this
keep the
means?
guns down, make sure we don't scare anyone.
It's a Greek word. Describes a magnificent stone building where kings and emperors are buried.
Clear out. I'll meet you there.
It's much more than that. It's a token of our accomplishments here in Bolivia. A shrine which will remind everyone that a great man, with the help of a great people, can achieve anything, can make history. Just like Santa Blanca is doing here in Bolivia. Esto es para el pueblo.
DJ Perico's former bodyguard now works at Pilca Mine. Track him down and see what he can tell us about his old boss.
I'll pilot.
I'm on. Let's go.
start shooting, ID your targets, people. We know Perico's ex-bodyguard Ruiz is working at this mine. We need him alive for questioning.
Eyes up, we got hostiles in the area.
I got a narco over here, close to the camp entrance.
Sniper up in the tower. I got eyes on Perico's former bodyguard. Let's talk to him. Quédate quieto.
Somebody will kill you.
You Arturo Ruiz? DJ Perico's former bodyguard?
Perico? Man, fuck that guy. That pinche puto shot my dog.
He shot your friend?
No, man, he shot my dog, mi perro. Little Paloma never did nothing to no one. Chingado, ya valió. Me rindo.
Open fire. Let's get back to business. You Arturo Ruiz? DJ Perico's former bodyguard?
Perico? Man, fuck that guy. That pinche puto shot my dog.
He shot your friend?
No, man, he shot my dog, mi perro. Little Paloma never did nothing to no one.
Perico killed your pet? What for?
Hijo de su reputa madre, Perico was trying to smoke weed out of an AR-15. Fucking thing went off and got Paloma. Still have nightmares about that. Wake up with the shakes and shit.
You want to get back at Perico? Give me his real name. A photo too.
Man, Perico's real name is Marco Garcia. I don't have no photo, but I hope you kill that motherfucker. Rindo.
Got that fucking evil.
Good news. Thanks to those schematics you found and the scan you took, we've confirmed that Perico's using a basic frequency agility program to encrypt the signal to his relay.
But to hijack the signal for Pakatari's broadcast, we still need the encryption key.
Right. We've got enough data to get you to the area of Perico's location. You need to pay him an unfriendly visit and get his encryption key.
Bowman sending through background on DJ Perico.
DJ Perico, the parrot. His dream in life was to be a mixtape DJ, which essentially means yelling over someone else's song and then charging people for it.
DJ Perico!
Fortunately for the music industry, life got in the way. Corner boy at age 13, crack charge at 14, attempted murder at 15. Rather than do a bid in a gladiator academy, he fled to Mexico. He had a cousin in Santa Blanca, got a job as a sicario, a hitman. However, if Santa Blanca had run his sheet, they'd have seen he'd only attempted murder. Another way of saying he was a fuck-up. Like he missed 2 guys in the front seat of a Wrangler. I mean, how hard is that? It was only a matter of time before he annoyed the shit out of every single member of the cartel and got his corpse thrown back across the border, except El Sueño took a liking to him. Perico amused him. He can't shoot a gun, but he can shoot his mouth off. So...
Good morning, Bolivia!
El Sueño found a role for him. Pirate radio, propaganda. Spread the good word about the coming of Santa Blanca.
It's a beautiful day for cocaine. But hey, what day isn't? A special shout out to my boys in Pucara province, building El Sueño's final finca. But let's not be in too big a hurry, okay, boys?
DJ Perico is El Sueño's pet. Let's give him something new to parrot.
Esos güeyes ya se pelaron, aquí no hay nada. Seguimos busque y busque y nomás ni un pinche ruido, ni un pinche culero por aquí. A ver qué sale.
We've got a location on Perico. Get that little fucker and make him give up his encryption key. We're gonna turn Buchon Radio into radio-free Bolivia.
We're settling down. Must think we backed off.
Pretty easy.
You really ought to let me drive. Looks like they're feeling broken. Watch it, it's gonna blow.
There's the antenna. Perico's gotta be close. Remember, we need him alive, people.
Grenade! Watch out! Grenade! Grenade!
Here's the schedule for an SB helicopter used to ferry supplies around. The rebels need that stuff. Let's go get it for them.
Fucking sniper's got a 0.
Grenade! I'm opening fire.
Shit, man down.
Sniper, get down!
You plan on letting me bleed all day?
Ya está. Me entrego, ya estuvo, ya.
Get down!
Ya estuvo, güey.
Hands off! Don't fuck with me! I'm famous!
Hey, eyes on Perico.
Ah, fuck!
At a loss for words, DJ?
Hey, look at me! Do I look like a sicario to you? You don't have to kill me, man!
Oh yeah? Why's that?
I still got my whole life to live, man! I got dreams to fulfill and shit!
Just give us the encryption key to the station's master control.
All right, man. Just you didn't get it from me, okay? When prompted for a username, type in BIDIBOM, biddy bam, then enter the numbers generated on this token.
Savor this moment, Perico. This is the day you almost died. This is the day I spared you.
Oh, okay.
See, I know you can just change the encryption key. But in exchange for not killing you, you are gonna keep broadcasting, and you're gonna wait to change that password until my associate Pacatari makes his broadcast. You got it?
Yeah, man.
Bowman, we've got the encryption key. But I'm not sure we're up for hacking the signal.
I know you're not techies. The rebels gave us the location of one of their comms guys. You have to break him out of a Santa Blanca jail, but we need his expertise.
They can't spare a comms guy who isn't locked up?
And neither can I. Extract him to an RP, and I'll get him the gear he needs to cut into that broadcast for Pacatari.
Roger that.
Pakatari's radio engineer is being held prisoner at the Olico Dam. We need to bust this guy out so he can help us hack Perico's broadcasting system.
That thing's gonna explode.
I asked Pakatari to send us a vehicle.
This vehicle is perfect for you, no?
Hang on, I'll drive.
All right, I'm in.
Great, the alarm's all we need. Eyes on the prisoner's location.
This is a lot of trouble for a rebel comms guy.
Chalk it up as a favor to the rebels. Wait,
Reinforcements won't be flying in anytime soon. Got the alarms. Take cover.
fucking hell!
Grenade! Watch out!
Shooting these fuckers. Hang in there, I'm coming to you.
God damn, that was close. Okay, let's focus on the mission.
This is a lot of trouble for a rebel comms guy.
Chalk it up as a favor to the rebels. You can always use their good graces. Let's just make sure the prisoner's in one piece. Hey, I found a Santa Blanca medal. This'll make a nice souvenir.
miners made sure to leave offerings to El Tío down in the tunnels. Little things. Some tobacco or a handful of coca leaves. Sometimes, if the men knew they would be working a shaft that had an evil reputation, they would pour out cups of Singani
Can't
over
settle
the
down.
stones.
They must think
So
we've
El
left.
Tío would leave them be. The year I turned 25, I was working in a mine near Huayna. It was old and deep. The timbers were rotted.
We got more tangos rolling up.
Didn't expect a dam this big out here.
Yeah, the locals use it for irrigation. Seems like overkill. I reckon somebody was optimistic about agriculture in Bolivia.
Who the hell are you? Hold up. Eyes up. Let's get back to work. Our mutual friend Pakatari sent us.
Está bueno. Let's go.
Go on, I'll be right with you. I'm in. Let's roll.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
Roger.
Pakatari is mi señor comandante. Pero I did not think he would call upon Americans just to rescue little me.
You have some technical expertise that's pertinent to our current mission. We're gonna hijack DJ Perico's radio signal.
No mierda. My wife loves that guy's show. I keep telling her, hey, he's the enemy, caray. She's like, but he's so funny. I can never win with her. Mujeres. So we'll listen to it.
Enemy down.
Compa, thank you again.
This broadcast could be a greater victory than any of us realize.
Or it could change nothing. Carajo, don't worry. I will get it done, and then we shall see. Adios, pues.
Stay tuned to Santa Blanca Radio. If all goes to plan, you'll hear Pakatari's speech before you know it.
Hoo-ah.
We're hearing Pakatari's broadcast all over the country. DJ Perico is already a fool, but now Sueño looks like one too.
How do you measure the reactions we get anyway?
When they're not busy taking selfies, my social media team monitors online trends. Hashtag DJ Perico is already getting the funniest gifs. Bowman out.
Our rebel tech is getting cozy with Bowman.
This is a lot of shit to go through just so Pat can give a speech on the radio.
I suspect...
A conscience is a dangerous thing, mostly to the person who has one. Ramon Feliz couldn't live with himself. He was moments from taking the coward's way out when... It seems that in spite of his recent allegiance to us, Feliz still had one source who was willing to bring him information. Un chivato. Information I was now aware of, since I had people monitoring his every keystroke. It's a shame, really. If Ramon had known what was on its way, he would have gone through with the suicide.
Influence. The fine art of persuasion. The winning of hearts and minds. The grabbing of the short hairs and holding on. Santa Blanca, smart fucks that they are, figured it out. It's not enough to control the events. You have to control the story. El Cardinal, a true believer in Santa Muerte. If you're trying to influence people, it's an advantage to have God on your side. In this case, the skinny lady, the White Sister, the Saint of Holy Death, Santa Muerte herself. Because, let's be honest, there's some things even God won't do for you. El Cardinal, he's on the radio, TV, live appearances, concerts. If El Sueño controls the population through bribery and fear, El Cardinal holds them with something much more powerful. Their souls. How would you like to avoid eternal damnation? Well, luckily, all you have to do is support the Santa Blanca cartel, and you will. On the other end of the public-private scale is Ramon Feliz, the narco-blogger. Don't let the quiet demeanor fool you. He's the SB's social media maven. He's their digital game. A tragic case, Feliz. He used to be a serious journalist, trying to expose the cartel for the psychotic, sociopathic dirtbags that they are. But they turned him. Now, he cranks out SB propaganda like his life depended on it. For his blog, for Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. If you're not into El Cardinal, you're into Feliz. They get you both ways. These two are the yin and yang of the Santa Blanca influence machine. The sacred and the profane, the public and the private, the heart and the mind.
All priests like to hear themselves talk, don't they? But as the saying goes, talk is cheap. El Cardinal knew this was true. His people were barely surviving, and he wanted to do something. He had to help those in need. He didn't care where the support came from. But there were others who thought he was making deals with the devil. He was cast out. He lost his family, his friends. Lo perdió todo. When I found him, he was a broken man. I brought him into Santa Blanca to preach the truth of the new faith.
For we are wed to death from the moment we are born, and we must come to love her more than we love our lives. Sacred and blessed death, the goddess of darkness can free you from sickness and evil. Do you offer your heart and soul over to her?
He baptized me in the true faith. He is my counselor, my conscience. I do. The only person I truly trust with my soul. Ramon Feliz, blogger, academic, internet journalist. All he ever wanted was to tell the truth. But whose truth? His? Feliz thought that there is only one truth, but we know that truth, like history, is written by the winner. His blog slandered me day after day after day. Por supuesto, something had to be done. So I hired hackers to track him down and offered him a job. I explained that telling my truth was much more preferable. My truth kept him alive. All Ramon Feliz ever wanted was to tell the truth. Now he had more truth than he could bear.
Bowman wants the rebels to feel like this is their op. Shit, they're the ones getting the credit for it anyway. Let's keep moving.
Get your team ready to move. There's a popular Bolivian blogger, Ramon Feliz, who's been working for the cartel. He usually writes about Santa Blanca's charity events and shit. But this morning, he broke the news that the cartel was trafficking children.
I'll bet that got people angry.
The one we have to worry about is Sueño. Find Feliz and get that evidence before the cartel puts him in the ground.
Sounds simple enough.
Grab everything you can from him. He's bound to have plenty of dirt on the cartel. He lives in Santa Elena. I'll zap you the address.
Roger that. Nomad out.